under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa, Governor of the Capital Governorate. Within the celebration of the National Days, Board of An-Najm Club and the administration of Ras Rumman Youth Center hosted the 8th annual art exhibition under the title Horses and Desert. The exhibition was held at the main lounge of An-Najm Club in Jufair. The governor was briefed on the works of the art and formality drone and designed by a number of Bahraini artists and residents. The governor of the Capital Governorate expressed his admiration for various plastic works in the Kingdom of Bahrain, stressing that the province has been accustomed to sponsoring this exhibition for the 8th year in a row, adding that every year beautiful works of art are displayed in a new way, showing the progress of art in the Kingdom of Bahrain.
This event is held under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa. This is the 8th annual event and the 5th event that I participate in. Every year we collect the best artists and photographers and calligraphers from Bahrain to celebrate the cultures and traditions of this great country. So this year we decided to focus more on the younger artists to show what they're capable of. As you can see from all the artwork here, we need to choose the scenery. Some people like to paint their personalities, and this has been probably, it gets bigger and bigger every year, and every year all the artists take a step up. We have had some great help from the Ras Rumman Youth Center, especially Mr. Ali Al Sabah, Mr. Hussein Milad, and Mr. Hamid Al Busta. They have helped all of us be greater and greater through their workshops every year, and it helped us in our skills, our technicalities, and in everything.
For their part, the participants expressed their deep appreciation for the support and patronage of the Capital Governor for the exhibition, and stressed their keenness to continue to participate and present their new and innovative works of art of the original Bahraini character and success. The Embassy of India celebrated Parvasi Bharatiya Divas 2019 by organizing an event in its complex on January 9th. The event, which was attended by the members of the Indian community in Bahrain, started with a classical dance performance of Bharat Natayam and Mohini Attam, and also included congratulations to the winners of the first round of the second edition of the Bharat Kujania Quiz 2018-19, which was conducted by the Indian Ministry of External Affairs. During his address, the Indian ambassador, His Excellency Alok Kumar Sinha, highlighted the various schemes launched by his government to connect with the Indian diaspora, and also thanked the Bahraini leadership for ensuring the well-being of Indians in Bahrain. A documentary titled India Boundless was also screened during the event, which was followed by a reception showcasing cuisines from various Indian regions.
It is always a matter of great honor for us to organize events for the Indian community here, whose contribution is recognized by the leadership of the beautiful Kingdom of Bahrain, as our two countries enjoy historical ties. It's not about a relationship which can be defined in the modern day diplomacy. It is very deep. It's a people-to-people level contact. The two countries have worked together and contributed to each other's growth and development for centuries together. The Indian community in Bahrain is not, as I was mentioning earlier, is not Indian diaspora. Indian in Bahrain is a part of a social fabric of the kingdom. And that's why we feel very, very happy and proud to have an event which is towards the or recognition of the contribution of the Indian community to the Kingdom of Bahrain. It is their commitment, their integrity, and their sincerity in the country of their residence that has made our country proud.
It's a wonderful occasion, the Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, which is being celebrated by our Indian embassy. In fact, the Bahrain-India relationship has been strengthened by the efforts of our Indian embassy, because recently we had actually celebrated the India-Bahrain Youth Festival also, and it was very encouraging, and it was very much liked by the Bahraini as well as the Indian people. And I wish that we continue to hold such festivals so that our relationship is strengthened. And I wish all the best to the people of Bahrain as well as India. And I deeply appreciate the efforts of His Majesty and the ruling family. And they have really they have taken care of the Indian people in Bahrain and in fact, all the expatriates. And their efforts are really commendable. And I pray to the Lord to give them long life and success in every sphere.
Our forefathers came to Bahrain for nearly 200 years and have been trading and staying in Bahrain for generations. They were known as Banyans, who came to Bahrain very, very early to Bahrain, traded in Bahrain, stayed in Bahrain, made this home. And like we say, it is not like our home, it is our home. There are generations here, 4th generation, 5th generation people who have stayed in Bahrain and have been trading and doing business here with Bahrain and living in Bahrain peacefully. One of the things we also have is a very old temple, which is the Krishna temple, which is based in the heart of Manama. And we have very ambitious plans to redevelop the whole property. We are going to retain the old part of the temple, but we're also going to make a modern structure. It will be an iconic structure in Bahrain, in the heart of Manama. And we expect that this will also not only bring tourists to Bahrain, but also the fact that it's a wedding destination which has been promoted in Bahrain will also add to this attraction. It will be a multi-purpose project, so it's got a temple, it's got some community halls, it's got a museum which will be tracing the history of our community in Bahrain and the long connections we have with this kingdom which we all love and we call ourselves our home.
We have been here for so many generations. We have, as the Excellency mentioned also, that we have a Hindu temple here since last 200 years. These small things, if you keep on adding the examples, Crown Prince visiting our homes for Bhatia community in Diwali since last 7 years. If he does not come, his elder son or the younger son comes. I think these things do speak a lot. Even in the temple, Crown Prince brought Prince Charles, and now the temple has become a kind of tourist spot, if you call it as. We are on the verge of also expanding the temple, renovating and redeveloping the temple. more talking about Bahrain. It's not only the ruling family, the business family, but the Bahrain's biggest asset is the Bahrainis as such. And I think that's why we have the largest number of expatriate community, which is 400,000 out of 1.5 million total population. And we are proud. And we do play our smallest role, a humble role of supporting Bahrain, being the part integrated of Bahrain and following the rules and regulations very rigidly, very nicely, very humbly.
We have premises at the Manama, and we run all the temple activities, and we are having a plan to build a new temple, which is a 2-year project, which will have all the state-of-the-art auditoriums. They'll be having libraries, VIP rooms, a museum. I'm also affiliated this year with the Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and the commercial market subcommittees, just service to the community. And we are honored by the presence of the Khalifa family in Bahrain. This always support has been to us for all these years.
The Gulf Cooperation Council GCC Forum for Children will start during the first half of this month in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Good Word Society Honorary Chairman His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali bin Khalifa al-Khalifa stressed the importance of the event, which represents a platform for youngsters and children to showcase their creativity and hone their skills. He stressed the importance of providing children the opportunity to discover themselves and the world, expand their skills and acquired capabilities through creative activities. He paid tribute to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa al-Khalifa hailing role in educational health and care for the categories of children and youngsters. He commended the support of His Royal Highness Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman al-Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad al-Khalifa, Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander and First Deputy Prime Minister. The forum, being held under the theme We Play to Learn Life, has become an important program targeting the category of children in the Kingdom of Bahrain, the GCC countries and Yemen, he said. He underscored the importance of such events, who nurture the spirit of creativity and innovation among children and honing the skills of generation which is capable of innovating and serving their society positively. His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa stressed the importance of the budding star word, which honors creative children and acknowledges their outstanding gifts, aptitudes, and achievements. He commanded cooperation between Goodwill Society and Arab Voluntary Work Union to co-organize the forum, hailing the role played by civil society institutions. Under the patronage of the Supreme Council for Health, SCH President Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the National Health Regulatory Authority, Nahra held its annual ceremony in the presence of Chief Executive Officer Mariam Adbil Jalama and affiliates. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah noted the role played by the Nahra enhancing medical services in the kingdom in line with the national efforts to launch the National Health Insurance Program. Nahra's chief executive welcomed the Supreme Council for Health President's patronage of the event, noting that the Nahra, based on his directives, is keen on strengthening its supervision of their health facilities in the kingdom to ensure their commitment to the highest quality standards. She extended sincere thanks and congratulations to His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness Prime Minister Prince Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa, and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander, and First Deputy Prime Minister, for their unlimited support for the health sector and constant directives to improve the health services in the kingdom. Chief Executive of the Supreme Council for Environment, SCA, Dr. Mohammed Mubarak bin Daina, chaired Bahrain's delegation to the extraordinary session of the Council of Arab Ministers responsible for the environment, held at the Dead Sea, Jordan, on January 9 to 10th. The extraordinary session was organized by the United Nations Environment Programme, West Asia Office in coordination with the Arab League. The session was held within the Arab group's efforts to coordinate Arab stances ahead of the 4th session of the United Nations Environment Assembly and the Global Pact for the Environment that will take place during 11th to 15th March in Nairobi, Kenya. This week's Al-Am Radio show focused on the security services provided during the camping season to ensure the safety of the campers. Director of Engineering and Investment Services at the Southern Governorate, Engineer Khalid Haji highlighted the dedication of the Governorate to provide the required services and facilities for campers through ongoing follow-up of His Highness Sovereign Governor. He highlighted the allocation of an office to secure the camping season and allocate camping areas away from the oil and gas wells in cooperation with Tatweer Company. He emphasized the various traffic, civil defense, and other safety-related campaigns have been held for campers to encourage them to follow the safety rules.
See your face in every sunrise. So many